let me first of all touch upon the entire introverted concept. So I used to be much more introverted. I was a programmer for many years back in the 1990s. And I loved programming, but I was stuck in this zone coding for 10 or 12 hours a day and not interacting with people. And I go to parties and I feel kind of nervous. And so the only way to break out of being an introvert or not feeling comfortable around people is to run towards your fears. You always want to run to your fears in business and in life. Because I promise you, the fears that you have, everybody else has, but they just don't talk about it. So if you're fearful of public speaking, run towards your fear and present a lot and learn to enjoy it. Condition yourself to enjoy it. And I teach you all about that, how to teach or how to present passionately straight from the heart on my online courses and my MBA program. So please check that out. And I was terrified for years, man. I was terrified until I ran to my fear and I learned to enjoy it. The same thing when it comes to other issues in business, like being fearful of accounting. Don't worry. If you understand accounting thoroughly, and these are just props here for my options course I'm going to be releasing soon, but if you build on things one step at a time and you understand options or accounting or finance, whatever it might be, it's much easier to apply it in the real world. Because if you memorize stuff in business, you'll never succeed. Now, when I was in undergraduate university 8 million years ago at McGill University, what happened was I got a D in accounting. And the reason I got a D in accounting was because I was trying to memorize equations. Don't memorize stuff, try to understand it. Once you understand it, then you enjoy it. It's like a game, it's like a puzzle. And that's what I'm trying to do with my upcoming options course, which is taking me 8 million years to make, but it's coming soon, I promise you, this year. So just try to understand things and run towards your fears, and you condition yourself to enjoy it. Yeah. And you can also think of what, Tony Robbins talks about. He discusses pain versus pleasure. So if you narrow down everything in life to pain or pleasure, it makes you longer term focused. So for example, if I eat this chocolate cake in front of me, I'll get this much pleasure, but this much pain in the long run, because obviously it's bad for you. If I don't learn accounting and finance the right way, it'll be pleasurable because I can be lazy and just like I was and not worry about understanding concepts. But the painful part is for the rest of your life, you'll never reach your full potential in business, as accounting and finance is the language of business. You got to learn that stuff. The same thing when it comes to being an introvert, which I used to be. And I feel your pain. I know what you're going through. I've been there, brother. If you don't force yourself to talk to other people and socialize at parties or at work, etc., yeah, it can be. You'll feel a little bit of pleasure because you won't feel uncomfortable. But the long-term ramifications are very, very painful. You have to run towards your fear. Same thing with presenting. A lot of people, they're fearful of presenting like I was for 8 million years. And they derive pleasure from avoiding uncomfortable situations to present. But it's a lifelong amount of pain, because if you can't present well and you don't learn how to do it, then you can't sell yourself, which means you can't get that job of your dreams, or you can't get that customer, or you can't get that perfect date. So the bottom line is you got to run to your fears in life, whether it's presenting, accounting, finance, etc. And I'm humbly here to help you every step of the way. Take your career to the next level. Run to your fears always, please.